standing here with the lovely designer, Orisha. Okay, roll it for me, do it.
Oh, yeah, rock on, freaky bro. Woo!
Oh my goodness. Listen, I loved your fashions. I had spotted a couple of pieces that I was like, oh, I gotta have that, I need that, I need that. Where do you find your inspiration?
Really my inspiration is cultural background, really. My culture is very rich. My family comes from Panama. They come from, you know, the Caribbean islands, and also just taking that inspiration of the culture of the African culture that actually really derived, the Caribbean culture and the Panamanian culture derived from. So I take that bohemian look, turn it into something rockish and punkish and make it good.
You do it so well. So are you originally from Dallas?
No, I'm actually, I was really raised in New York. Really, I'm an island girl, you know, Panamanian and stuff like that.
What brought you here?
Family and mom.
Awesome.
Mom and family.
Family.
Yeah.
That is what's up. Hey, were there any designers here today that you thought was rocking, or you was like, no, you only saw your stuff?
No, man, we work as a collective. Forget that. No, we work as a real collective. Every designer was amazing today, especially Antonio. I mean, he really put this whole show together, and really, you know, his inspiration on helping everybody is what I love the most, and I will do it again and again, and I will continue to help people. You know, I'm a big humanitarian, I'm a big activist on a lot of things, and I believe that if we work as a collective, we can get a lot of work done in this world, trust me. So, yeah.
Okay. So you're a designer now. Do you also do styling? Because if you put this outfit, okay.
Style, yeah, I do. Style.
Okay, can you do something with me? Is this
It all depends on what you like, you know. Some people might be a diva, some people might be a little bit rock and roll, people like people.
I'm like a rock and roll diva. That's kind of
easy to put together, really. I mean, a lot of people put that stuff together all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and we are like sisters. We both rocking the mole on our nose. We rocking it. We rocking it. All right, we definitely appreciate you for speaking with us at In the Flow. All right, keep it locked, y'all. Don't move it. We'll be back.
I was raised extremely prejudiced.
My uncles would say stuff like, oh, you got snow bunny.
It just seemed like I was told that I was contaminated. White guys weren't going to date me because I'd been with black guys, or I had had sex with black guys, or that my child was mixed, that they could never accept my child. Or that the white family of a boyfriend could not accept my child because she was mixed.
Incidents where there was black women who was offended because I was dating a white woman, or actually not dating, it's my wife. We've been together 20-some years and we still get flack.
Really, I felt before about the sellout.
And that surprised me, to tell you the truth. Why would black women be so, I don't even know what you want to call it. I don't want to say insecure. I don't know what it is.
To me, I feel like there's a lot of good black women out here. Maybe he didn't take the time to, you know.
Without even knowing him?
Without even knowing him. Yes, I'm telling you, that's me honest opinion.
I did it outside my race.
It's been proven that a lot of black mothers will tell their black sons, then white girls get you in trouble.
Always had excuses. At one point put his hands on me.
Even on an online radio, we asked him, you know, why are you intimidated, or what bothers you about that? I mean,
I done been in and out of court, have lost a job. Ain't no white woman did that shit to me.
guys, we are here at the Fashion Arena. I'm standing here with Courtney Walker. He is a stylist to the stars. I'm gonna say that. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's you feeling?
I'm doing great. What designs today had you saying like, wow?
Do we have a list? Do we have time to go through the whole list? The whole list?
Give me your top 2.
See, that's not even fair. Okay. Of course, Antonio Wingfield. I mean, he killed the show. I know it was his show to begin with, but he slayed. I also liked Nicholas Moore's designs, and there was Arisha from the Voodoo Inspiration. I was blown away. So I loved every single piece.
Okay, so this is, since you're a stylist, I gotta ask you. Now, some of the clothes that was coming down the runway, I was like, where they gonna wear that to? And what can they do with?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's break this down. Let's break this down. Okay. So what happens is that I think Antonio opened up our minds regarding art and how art reflects fashion and how it all works together. So what he gave us was art. And so a lot of times when it's happening, what stylists do is we take the art and we make it to where it fits everybody else. And so that's how we bridge the gap. So we can take a piece that's so artistic, like the snake pieces and the headdresses and the shoe adornments, those things like that. And then we make it so everyday person be like, you know what? I can kind of see myself rocking that. Let me go hit them up and say, hey, let me try that out.
So how do you handle it when you have a client and you're suggesting something for them to wear and they're like going against the grain? They want to go out in tights and not follow any of your fashion sense. How do you deal with that?
It's called gentle hands. That's what I like to call it. You have to appease the client as well as make them fashion forward, and it's also make sure that they are fashion pleasing as well. So you have to, if they want to go so far out there, like, okay, we can do that, but let's try something else, because you don't want them so far out there where the critics are like, that was horrible, that was trash, and the fashion police be like, new, ticket, flag on the plate.
Okay, well, you know what? I like your fashions. Now, check me out. Can you do something with me, Courtney? Can you do something with me?
We can work with this, but you know what? I won't deny, I saw you first and I said, I'm loving, hold on, we gotta get a shot of the butterfly earrings. We gotta show the accessories. So you should have been in the show showing off the earrings.
Okay, now I was just approved, y'all, by Courtney Walker. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we appreciate your comments. And you enjoy. All right, we are in the flow right here at the Fashion Arena. I am here with the fabulous Nick Moore. How you doing, Nick?
I'm great. How are you?
I am fine. Listen, I got to see your fashions today, and I've always been a fan. You've been to the after party, and we knew, that Nick had some big things coming up, but I didn't know it was this big. Like, how do you feel about it all?
I'm still on Eager Street, for one. I collaborated with someone I looked up to, I've worked with. He's been a mentor to me, which is Antonio Wingfield, and I've studied him since the late 90s. So I'm really excited that I get to feature Nick Moore with someone who I've been mentored with. It's a privilege.
That is awesome. We talk a lot about strength in numbers and finding, people that will help you grow and elevate. So that's great that you could find that in Antonio. What about his pieces just inspires you so?
Oh my gosh, everything. The flow, the fit, the textures, the fabrics, the colors, and then the history that he gives with everything that he does. He's so sophisticated, but yet still theatric, and it's tastefully done in a way that you can really appreciate art in clothes.
Now, you guys today were focused on fashion and art. Do you think that you get the credit that you deserve as fashion designers who are really trying to go against the grain?
I'm really privileged, and I really owe it to God about. I'm actually a residency designer at an art gallery here in Dallas called Circuit 12. So I've got a lot of respect from my art community and my fashion community, and I'm so grateful, because it's not only developed a name, but it's a personality situation. So people know me not just from couture, but they know me for my clothes, and they know everything.
Okay, now you mentioned a word that some of us, we still trying to figure out, couture. What is couture? Okay, give me the break.
It's a French word for fashion, basically. It's actually in Paris, where they have several 100, not that very many people that are considered in the actually house of couture. And I mean, it's handmade gowns made, it's handmade pieces made, and it's basically, you know, I call it spectacular fashion. You know, things that will never go out of style, things that will always be in season and out of season. So.
But let me ask you this, because we saw some designs today, and I thought, will people actually wear some of that out? Like, where would be the place that you would find most of these designs worn?
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for Nick Moore, which is, my girl is a cocktail girl. She's an event girl. She's a girl in the city. She likes things that are avant-garde, but still tastefully done, where she can wear it to her friend's graduation or a friend's wedding and still be tasteful and gracious.
And I know you have some projects coming up. You are a part of the Fashionista. Tell us a little bit about that and when we'll get to see it.
Well, I'm not a part of it anymore. We're not doing the show anymore. However, we are definitely still friends with the CEO. And hopefully some things will come in the near future.
You know what that means, y'all. It is something behind the scenes, and I'm going to have to get with Nick. I'm going to have to find out what it is, and you know I would do it. So, yeah, so tell everybody how they can stay in contact with you, Nick.
Please, I have my website, which is www.nickmoore.co. And then I have Instagram, which is Moore Couture, and then Facebook, Nicholas J. Moore.
Okay. He has given me life with this fan. We need to get one in the pink. Okay, pink is my color. Well, thank you so much, and you have a fabulous day. Okay, we might as well introduce. You can say right here, Darnell, Mr. Antonio Wingfield. How you doing?
Hello, I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I know you're not shy. You had all of this happening today. It is like, I know you're ready to celebrate.
Yes, I am. Yeah, because we're Fashion Arena is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be with my comrades of creativity and come together and bring attention to talent.
And you did that. I mean, I like what you were trying to achieve with the fashion and the art. Do you think that fashion designers get their due credit for the work that they put into their design?
I think they can. I think it's up to the designer. I think I'm a believer that if you focus on your craft and let that be the focus, people will eventually appreciate it. I believe that.
And I want you to share with the In the Flow listeners your vision for beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because I love that.
Yeah, well, it's said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I've come to the conclusion that it's not. Because when you say that, you're giving the beholder a lot of power. It's saying that almost your beauty or my beauty or her beauty, his beauty, it doesn't exist until the beholder either gives it something or not. Well, no, it's there. Even if you don't see it yourself, it's there, because I was thinking, well, if somebody discovers it, it doesn't now become beautiful. It was already there. Yeah.
That is so true. Tell me this though, Antonio, what has got you saying WTF in entertainment news? What's going on around the world that's got you really like, what's going on?
Oh, gosh, to narrow that down, to be honest, there is one thing: the lack of responsibility of people in power.
You mean who do you think of when you say that?
I think of, I'm just going to say people in rap have a lot of power. They have the kind of power that I'd like to have.
Right, it's influential.
Yes, people listen, kids listen, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the power, but to see these, particularly the men, because the women don't have as much power because they're kind of dictated by the men who instigate them in that world. But the men, it's like you have these ears, millions, it's not just thousands, millions around the world who basically writing your every word, and you could build mountains, you can move mountains.
You know what, I say the same for you, because look at what you did tonight, and I hear you didn't do a lot of promoting for it, and it turned out as great as
yeah, and we were excited about that, and it's heartwarming because it just says that people appreciated or wanted to support, and I don't take that for granted. At all.
Well, you guys, I'm going to talk to Antonio over here to the side, because I hope he can make me a gorgeous cape that I can walk around in, because I tell you, I loved your designs, Antonio. So thank you again. In the Flow, you guys. All right, you guys, we are in the Flow, and I'm standing here with Simply Afro Chic
by Velile.
Yes. Listen, I love your fashions here, but before we get into Afro Chic, which one of the designers did you like today?
You know what, I have to go with Wingfield at the end. His stuff was just unique. I could see myself in those costumes. Yeah. I call them costumes though, but you could open up a party.
And you know what, and that is a good thing that you mentioned that, because I was sitting thinking, okay, now these are nice, but where would you be able to wear some of this stuff? What do you think?
Well, you know what, I think some of these things, you just take a chance. You wear it. I could see myself showing up to a wedding with it in the evening though, when everybody's calmed down, not to the church ceremony.
Right. Well, you know what? You have style anyway, you guys. If you can see behind me, to the side of me, she has some awesome pieces here. Tell us about where you got the inspiration to do what you do, and is there a name for what you do?
Okay, well, what I do is what I call simply Afro chic. I believe a woman can look simple and still be chic. The spelling of it is not the typical. It's SHEEK. But my inspiration basically is I believe women can wear color. They can wear whatever they want. And I have a saying on my website that says, unleash the queen in you and dance to the beat of your own drum. It's actually on the card.
I love that.
Yeah, I believe there's a queen in every woman, and there's no right size, right look, right anything. Everybody just looks right. So the most important thing is just to find that right fit for the queen, and it'll bring out a queen in everybody.
How long have you been doing this?
Actually, I have been making my own clothes since I was about 13.
Okay.
I was one of those girls in church that showed up with the seams almost busting open last minute, made a little mini skirt, and just always putting something together. I come from a family of 5 sisters, and that's like a hand-me-down family. You're always getting somebody's left hand-me-down.
Which one are you?
I'm number 2. I kind of got lucky. Okay, I got lucky. I'm number 2, but I was number 2 but small.
Okay.
Meaning the bigger pieces that didn't fit the big girls, I had to wear them. So I had to learn how to make those pieces my own, and I really enjoyed this. I developed and I loved the passion. My mom was at home seamstress. She was not, professional seamstress, but she actually, I'd see her sewing, and I kind of started learning from there, and I realized, hey, I enjoy this. So I've gone from not only making clothes for brides and for other people, and, it's now gotten to a point. I've been doing this, let me say, on my own as a business now for about 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where can we find Afro Chic?
Afro Chic is at www.afrochicbyvelile.com. It's a long website, but it's Afro Chic by Velile, Chic SHEEK, and that's on the internet. And also we're on Facebook. We have a page called Simply Afro Chic. We actually also custom make stuff.
I was just about to ask you. I wanted to bring your assistant over, because did you make this piece too?
This is a piece that she made. Not that she made, that I made for
Okay.
This is just to show the versatility of the line. As you can see, she's wearing chiffon. I use all sorts of fabrics. I've even used burlap. I have outfits that are in burlap. It's a comfortable look. Of course, you wouldn't rock that to church, but shorts, pants.
Yeah.
Just about everything. Yeah.
That is awesome. So you do shorts, pants, dresses?
Dresses. Wedding gowns.
Okay.
Someone's looking for something unique. They want to do something different. I've also made like outfits for church groups. Like people who want to look different. Of course they're going to look a little, more decent. But I customize the look according to the group's singing group. Like for example, a singing group's style. The way they want to look. And I actually love to consult. I don't like to make stuff at random. I like to consult the person. Personalities matter on what someone will wear.
Yeah. That is definitely true. Yeah. Well, you guys, you have to check out Afro Chic. We're going to provide you with some information on our fan page about Afro Chic, so we definitely appreciate it. Thank you. So much. All right, in the flow, you guys, with me, Montana. Y'all keep it locked.